Granny's Gone Wild. Wonder how they got away with that title. Roll the intro.
My little pony, what is friendship all about? My little pony, friendship is magic.
Greetings, my Brony and Pegasus friends. Welcome to Crimson Analysis. In this episode, I'll be analyzing Season 8, Episode 5, Granny's Gone Wild. The episode opens with Rainbow Dash learning about the best roller coaster in the world. Wait, is that a chessboard?
Why do I feel like you're about to ask me a mighty big favor? Can you cover my glasses?
That's interesting. It seems like the main six don't teach at the school every day. Be interesting to see a schedule or something. Okay, again with the tail. What is it with ponies and Granny Rainbow's tail? You know, I could probably do a top 10 tail grabs at this rate. That's a sensitive area. Did she just say what I think she did?
I mean Granny Smith and the rest of the Gold Horseshoe gals.
Yep, she did. Fillies and Gentle Colts. I present to you the Equestrian Golden Girls. I cannot believe they're making a Golden Girls reference in My Little Pony. Although they have done The Shining and The Big Lebowski before, so I guess it shouldn't surprise me. I should mention I've never actually seen any episode of the Golden Girls, so if they make any other references I won't notice it. I do know enough, however, to know that each one of the characters matches the character in the show. Okay, here's where the first piece of analysis comes up.
Make sure they get their naps, eat only soft foods, careful when dancing, don't get too excited, seriously?
And don't let them out of your sight.
Are these actual rules that have to be followed, or is Applejack just being overprotective like we saw in Somebody to Watch Over Me? My grandma's 85 and none of these are issues for her. So it's been pretty much confirmed that there had to be male alicorns at some point, but I'm not really sure why there's one here. This has to be the first male alicorn we've actually seen. Looks like Flim and Flam have completely taken over. Now, if Rainbow Dash was here for any other reason other than the roller coaster, I believe she would disregard the rules for the sake of having fun. We know Rainbow Dash isn't one to follow rules, but because of the fact that the only reason she is here is to ride the roller coaster, she decides to follow the rules. Because Applejack said,
Don't let them get too excited, or you'll have to go home.
If the rules aren't followed, there's a high chance they will have to cut the trip short and come home early. Rainbow Dash decides to follow the rules, so she will have the opportunity to ride the roller coaster.
A good idea. We could use some shut-eye.
But I'm not tired. Oh, right. I yawn.
I wonder if Big Mac had to put up with this when he chaperoned. Okay, I'm pretty sure everyone knows who these two are. But why are you two in Las Pegasus? So, as Rainbow Dash tries to follow the rules, he starts ruining the fun for the Grannies.
Mind if I try? Whoops, guess I'm no good at this game. Sorry.
And the Gold Horseshoe gals are out.
Come on, Granny. You know you can't have those.
Hello, Trixie's dad. I mean, look at this guy. He has the exact same color scheme as her, and similar main style. Not to mention his flair for the dramatic.
Fabulous! We'll save a spot for you on stage.
And his apparent failure when it comes to smoke bombs.
A disappearing act!
You know, going back over the episodes and the Equestria Girls episodes, it seems like Human Trixie has a lot more trouble with smoke bombs than Pony Trixie. Pony Trixie seems to be able to use them quite efficiently. Now everything comes to a head as Rainbow Dash ruins the opportunity the Grannies had to do something they've been wanting to do for years.
We've been waiting to be picked as the lovely assistants in that trick for years.
You keep ruining our fun. I had a hot hoof going in that game you decided to lose for us.
And I wanted to eat those nachos at the buffet. And I could have torn up the dance floor if you didn't keep stopping me. They're being too polite to say it, so I will. Rainbow Dash, we thought you'd be a hoot, but I ain't never met a wetter hen.
Applejack put you up to this?
Oh,
My, I had no idea.
Okay, so it looks like AJ was just being overprotective. Well, hanging out with the Golden Horseshoe Club really has its perks. Final thoughts? I enjoyed this episode. as a pair-up that we've never seen before between Granny and Rainbow Dash. A couple of people mentioned that it seemed kind of out of character for Rainbow Dash to try and follow these rules like this, but I don't believe that's true. The only reason Rainbow Dash went with them was so that she could ride the roller coaster. How can you say no to that face? We see a statue of Flim and Flam twice. They must have really taken over in this resort. Well, I guess now we know where AJ gets her tail grabbed from. Seriously, that is a sensitive area. And Rainbow Dash has had her tail grabbed multiple times throughout the seasons. You know, it's great that Applejack wants the Grannies to be well looked after and to be kept out of trouble, but she has a tendency to be overprotective. We saw this in A Pony to Watch Over Me. She may think the rules are essential in making this happen, but they end up just limiting the fun. Next time Rainbow Dash goes back with them, I'm sure she'll just throw the rules out the window, or off the hot air balloon as the case may be. Give this episode a 7.7 out of 10. I did like it quite a bit more than the previous episode. Well, that's all for this episode of Crimson Analysis. I'm Crimson Shield, thanks for watching.